Good morning! What better way to start the morning than testing a live stream? Don't even know if it's working. Hopefully it is, but we are live, apparently. Apparently we are live. So I just woke up about half an hour ago. We're going to play some Diablo 3. And hopefully we can make this an ongoing thing. This is my first test stream with my new PC setup and my premium internet connection. So let's see how we go. I don't know if anyone's buffering and shit's going like all laggy. Please let me know and I'll have to look at the settings and see what we can do to fix it. But we should be all good. did a bit of testing last night and I didn't have any real problems. Obviously, I'm a man of quality. I want my streams to be very high quality, but I want them to be watchable. If people are buffering, it's not going to be any point really. Let's see how many keystones we have. We'll do some greater rifts. And if need be, we'll do some goddamn Nephilim rifts. Got plenty of keystones here. So we're basically farming for ancient legendaries so I can improve this Wave of Light build, which is already really awesome anyway. So I don't know. I've been farming like GR 90s, but we're still a bit squishy. What I might do is... nothing worse than dying after you empower a rift. I don't have any more diamonds. That's alright. We'll go with this setup. What's up, Phil? I'm going to empower 90. 90 is a bit tricky to farm because you can die. But if you really concentrate, you can definitely sneak through without dying. These stupid explosions can definitely kill us. So Monk, we're kind of like glass cannon-ish. This goddamn skill here, Serenity, if that's down, then we can get into a bit of trouble if things get heated. But for the most part, g'day, g'day. People that are watching, just let me know if you're experiencing any lag or anything like that, or any buffering. I need to really perfect the stream settings here. YouTube's actually a bit tricky to stream to. I was doing a lot of testing last night and it took a while for me to get the quality right. I was so unhappy with the quality in 720p. Hello, hello. What's up, David? Oi.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Watch those explosions. Haven't died yet. I want 5 gem level ups. Obviously if we die, then we lose 1, we'll have 4. This is an empowered rift. Greater rift 90. And just farming a couple, or 2 or 3 more ancients I need so I can do like a Legacy of Dreams, Wave of Light build. Hey Rose. Oh, what? It lasted a while. Anyone else notice these rings of Triune? They don't last very long sometimes. See, look at that one. Seriously, it lasted like 2 seconds. I barely got anything out of it. We've got 2 rings here. See, like even that like blue one hardly was up at all. What's that ring called again? So the Oculus ring is giving us this empowered circle, which lasts heaps longer. But these ones sometimes... Look at that! Like, what are you supposed to do there? I barely got in there. It literally appeared, I got in there and it disappeared. See, I don't know why. It's a bit sort of pointless if they're just going to not last long at all. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they just disappear so quickly. It's annoying. Has anyone else noticed that if you're playing through your seasons?
I must wait to use that ability. Feel the wrath of Ytar. It is not ready yet. The gods strike through me. That ability is not yet.
Gotta really watch it. Ah, damage. I'm always a damage man, Rose.
I must wait to use that ability.
It's pretty tough. You just still have to be pretty smart and avoid damage. It is tough, especially when Serenity is up. But when it's down, we're pretty vulnerable, especially if there's a lot of action happening. So Serenity is up pretty often. It's kind of why we have to really invest in cooldown reduction, David. Once you have a lot of cooldown reduction, then you're good as gold. Because as you can see, it's not a very long cooldown. We get it up pretty quick because we've got the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac equipped as well. And I haven't pumped a hell of a lot of cooldown reduction. I do have 10% on both weapons, but I really can look at some more. We've got 7% on shoulders, so if I can get some rings with cooldown reduction... Well, I've got that one there. So we're not... Yeah, and that one. We're not going too bad. We're not going too bad. Like an amulet with cooldown reduction. But I haven't died yet, so... All I'm saying is if you lose concentration for a split moment, you can die if you get caught in something.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Like those explosions, these grotesque dudes. Don't get caught in their explosions.
It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
I hate this map. This is probably my least favourite map in Diablo 3. It's just so annoying. Don't get much density, everything's crammed! Copped a bit of damage there. Sometimes you find yourself going around in a circle. Like right now. But look how awesome Wave of Light is. You just point and shoot. It's not quite as easy as it looks though. Like you can get into a bit of trouble. Alright. Oh, we're nearly at the Rift Guardian. Fingers are getting a bit numb. Good time to check the comments. Or the chat, rather. How is everybody's morning? Well, it is morning where I'm from. Oh, Whirlwind Barbarian? Yeah, I played a Barbarian last season. Whirlwind's always been my favourite build. I don't mind the Leapquake build as well. That's pretty good. Leapquake's fun. I'm not a big fan of the Charge build, the Furious Charge Barbarian. It was the most powerful, I think, last time I played Barb. Was it last season? I think it was last season, but I got over it pretty quickly.
The Rift Guardian is here.
The Rift Guardian is here. Oh. Ah, no, we lost the circle. So as you can see with cooldown reduction, we can kind of keep our spirit up all the time so we never run out even when we're spamming Wave of Light. Between Epiphany and the Mystic Ally there, we're usually pretty good. Watch that arcane damage. So GR90 down, no deaths. We're going to get 5 level ups for our gems, for our legendary gems. Oh, awesome, Rose. Glad I could help. I think the Whirlwind Barbarians set dungeon was the biggest pain for me, to be honest with you. If you're talking about set dungeons. Oh, what did I do there? Wrath of the Wastes set dungeon, I believe. It's been a while since I played it, but that was a pain. Alright. I don't know which ones to level up. Maybe we'll go with Legacy of Dreams, because that's the build that I'm looking at currently. I need Mystic Ally Ancient Boots. I need a Witching Hour Ancient Belt. Should we go for 85? 60% chance. Ah, that's alright. We got 4 level ups at least. Got over 1,000 blood shards, so we're going to try and... Ancients are good to salvage because you get extra... What are they called again? Forgotten Souls. And the reason I'm not keeping that Ancient Messerschmitt's Reaver is because I've got a Primal Ancient. I'll show y'all my Primal Ancients this season so far. I kind of keep an item of everything in case I need it at some stage. I don't think I'd probably need that equipped anyway. Where are my primals? So here are my primals this season. Arthex Spark of Life, which probably won't be using. Messerschmitt's Reaver, which is new. I think that legendary power is brand new this season. And we got a Primal Ancient. I think that was... You know how when you first complete GR70 now, you're guaranteed a Primal Ancient. And of course, as always, I get something that I don't need to use. It would have been good if I got one of these babies. Rapid Strike or Kiyoshiro's Blade as a Primal Ancient. Zephyrian Amulet I got early this morning when I was playing. I think it was like 2 in the morning or something like that, and just out of nowhere randomly dropped. Awesome. You're very welcome, Kayorin. It was my pleasure. It was actually really fun doing all those set dungeons. I love doing those videos. And Rogar's huge stone primal ancient this season. I think they're all my primals. As you can see, Syndicate Ancient. I'm working towards Lebefre's Siliquay. This is definitely another item we're going to be using for our Legacy of Dream Wave of Light build. I need the Witching Hour desperately, and also Mystic Ally boots. I've had a lot of these boots, and none of them have been ancient. I've been a bit fairly unlucky. Not a bit unlucky, fairly unlucky. By now, I would have expected to have all of my items ready. So Witching Hour, maybe a Pinto's Pride. I don't think I have one, but I can do a few things around there. The Squirt's Necklace is new this season. It's pretty damn good. There it is there. So I've got an Ancient ready to go for my build. So when you're not taking damage, the damage that you deal is increased by up to 100%, and damage taken is increased by 50%. So we're reducing damage taken is what that's trying to say, and we're doing more damage when we're not taking damage. So pretty much doing Wave of Light from a distance and not taking damage and staying far away is going to trigger that.
Impressive.
I've got a right good bunch of things for you. What do I do? I want to spend some blood shards. So we're going to aim for the crudest boots. We want ancient crudest boots. Let's start gambling, baby. Oh! Are they ancient? Someone help me. Say something. Are they going to be ancient when I scroll over them? That's what I need. That's what I need. We're going to be one step closer to this Legacy of Dreams Wave of Light build. I still have yet to do an Inners Wave of Light build guide, which is definitely coming. So the build that you see me playing now, I'm definitely going to do a guide on. Let's have a look if this is going to be ancient. They're not! Shit!
I didn't even know I had that thing.
And for those of you thinking, why don't I just reforge legendaries? I have been until I start running out of materials. So right now, it was Forgotten Souls I ran out last time. I've got 60 of each of the bounty, which is required, the bounty materials, which is required to upgrade your, not upgrade, to reforge legendary items. I've already got ancient those. Alright, let's keep gambling. Get us some ancient crudest boots. God damn it.
Come back again.
That is too expensive.
That is too expensive. Alright, we gotta keep on trying, baby. Yes, it is. Yes, I wish. I wish, people. That's alright. We'll get there. We're not too far. Witching Hour crudest boots. And believe it or not, the best in slot legs are these Swampland Waders, because I think we can get 20% fire damage with that. So it's best in slot and ancient pants. So if you look at the leaderboards, I'll show y'all what I'm actually working towards here, because this build's dominating the leaderboard. So we'll look at number 1. We'll look at Sappy. Shout out to Sappy. What's going on? So Swampland Waders, you got fire skills that deal up to 20% increased damage, and if you get 19 or 20 fire skills on your ancient, then definitely change intelligence to dexterity. This is a Witch Doctor only set of pants, but they are best in slot for what we're going for here with the Wave of Light Legacy of Dreams build. So as you can see, I've got Squirt's Necklace, So Green, I've got the shoulders, I need Mage Fist, I need Witching Hour, I need Crudest Boots. And I think Unity, and then we're good to go. And I've got like Bindings of the Lesser Gods. I've got an ancient version of them. I can whack them in. But anyway, working on it. Let's go do another rift. Shall we empower it? Yeah. Plenty of gold to waste. So GR9 is no problem really, you just gotta concentrate. Don't stand in elemental damage, keep a distance. Fire from a distance, which you can with Wave of Light. Pretty awesome build. Pretty damn overpowered if you ask me. Lots of fun. And definitely stay out of those explosions.
You are defeated. I must wait to use that ability.
Oh, you gotta watch out for the fire there. That can kill you too. As you can tell, it nearly almost gave me a heart attack.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
2 circles, baby. 2 circles, baby. I wonder if that actually stacks like that. I think it does. It should.
I must wait to use that ability.
You know what we need right now? Some music. I'd love to have some music on, but pretty sure with YouTube, they wouldn't like that. With all the copyright claims and whatnot. So you just have to bear with me and listen to my annoying voice for a little while longer. Is everything okay on your end, people? Is everything working alright? Does it look okay? This is my first official sort of test stream since I bought my new PC and got my really uber awesome internet connection. The internet power is definitely there. It's just the bitrate settings that I'm messing around with. I don't want everyone to be buffering and lagging. Oh. And if you're watching this stream and it isn't live right now, if you've tuned in and missed the live event, the unveil, then I'll probably be doing this tomorrow again about the same time. So I'll probably start 10 or 11 AM Australian time, Melbourne Australian time. And then I'll definitely do a longer stream tomorrow morning / afternoon, because today I still got to go to work. Yeah, the firing forge is annoying, especially if you're a demon hunter. Even worse if you're certain wizard builds and monk builds, you can take a lot of damage. But then again, even like the barbarian crusader, if you get sizzled quite well, then it can kill you. Especially if you're doing like 90 or 100 plus greater rifts. Yeah, you can feel the heat. I remember they must have been buffed, the damage of those firing forges, because... Oh man, nearly died. See what happens when you have to talk? You get distracted. The firing forges I was talking about, I remember used to do little to no damage at all. And then all of a sudden, you get clipped by them. And you don't just get singed, you die. What's this guy doing so much damage to me? Get away. Die. I didn't even realize I clicked that away. Well, things got pretty intense there. Oi!
That ability is not yet recharged.
So let me know if anyone's playing World of Warcraft Classic. I've been playing a little bit here and there. I was thinking tomorrow, for those of you that are interested in World of Warcraft, I might play a little bit. I'll definitely start with Diablo 3, but it depends what everyone wants to see, I suppose.
That ability is not yet recharged. Beneath the endless tide. Not enough spirit. What you ask is impossible. You are defeated.
Beautiful positioning there. See you later, Zul. Not gonna get me from over there, buddy. Those yellow elites really, you can see, you can feel that they have a lot more health at these higher GR levels. Ah! I didn't think I could teleport through there. Oh, damn it.
That ability is not yet recharged.
We're nearly there, no deaths. Yet.
It is not ready yet. A vicious strike.
And now the Rift Guardian is here. No, what? I could have sworn he would pop. I thought he would have popped after those orbs there. Come on, come over here. Aye! What the hell was damaging me there?
I must wait to use that ability.
The Choker. It's pretty annoying that those rings have to spawn right there. I'm not going that close to the Choker to get choked out. Nice and easy. There we go. Oh! Ah! Hail J, definitely no hard pushes for me either. I've been playing Diablo 3 as always, especially this season. It's been pretty good. I'm playing Control as well, which was a free game I received when I bought my new PC. It came, what's this guy doing? I'll just let him do his thing. I won't kill him just yet. I'll let my Mystic Allies kill him slowly. That's pretty funny. I didn't think anything could really survive after he killed the Rift Guardian. That's quite bizarre. Anyway, I'm playing 3 games at once at the moment. Mostly Diablo 3, Control when I have a chance, and then World of Warcraft as well. Sometimes I'll play World of Warcraft for an entire day and then I'll just get sick of it. I'll get just burnt out. All of the nostalgia and all of the memories from 13 years ago, they become painful after playing World of Warcraft for too long because you realise how long it's going to take to get to 60. It's ridiculous. I think I'm 21 at the moment, level 21. I wouldn't mind getting this to 85, but I have a feeling that's not a good idea. Maybe let's go with the safer option and rank up. These are the gems here. What I might do is do a lower... Nice. I might do a lower... I might do a lower Greater Rift level and just farm the hell out of it and start leveling up some other gems to augment in the future. So let's check out what we got here. I don't... Oh, yeah. Don't see anything that we actually need right now. Yang's recurve, great. Rivera dances. All useless. Everything's always useless that I get in ancient form. Another pair of these in ancient. So I can use these instead of Pintos for my Legacy of Dreams, Wave of Light builds. But I've already got a pair of them, and I'd rather the Pinto Ancients in there. So there they are. I think these are a little bit better. Yeah, I'll just salvage them. 413. So let's do some lower GR, really start farming it and level up some gems that we can augment. So if we do like a GR 80, it's pretty much guaranteed flying through, demolishing everything. You can still die. You can still die. You can't be too careless. But you'll see the big difference here. And this is definite easy farming mode. It's a horrible map to start with. Those nice outdoor maps would be done within minutes.
Beneath the endless tide. Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
I can't wait to get to the next floor.
Your flaws are revealed. It is not ready yet. Wait to use that ability.
I wonder how long World of Warcraft Classic will last anyway. It's... At the moment, everyone's playing it for the nostalgia, but, you know, once they get to 60, maybe finish Molten Core, are people going to keep playing it? Did we just get the shield pylon? I think we did. We don't have to worry about anything now. Just fly on in there and absorb all the damage. Awesome. So one item that I really want to test out is the Flavor of Time, which doubles the effect of your pylons. So right now we could have the shield active for twice as long. However, I have tried to equip the Flavor of Time on my follower and it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You have to have it equipped on your character or in Kanoa's Cube for it to work. For those of you that know what I'm talking about with the Flavor of Time. Is it going to be a dead end here? No. Oi, get out of there. Hey.
It is not ready yet. You are defeated. That ability is not yet recharged.
I know some of you are probably playing Borderlands 3 as well at the moment. If anyone has anything to say about it, let me know. I definitely want to check out Borderlands 3 as well at some stage. There's just too many games to play. I have checked out one game that I'm waiting on really badly is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I love the first one, except it had so many damn bugs. It really started annoying me, but Part 2 looks really good. Hopefully it's going to be a lot more polished. And then Dying Light 2 looked amazing as well. The demo that I saw, I didn't have time. I wanted to do a video on the channel and just commentate on what I thought about those games and the gameplay in them, but never got a chance, really. Alright, so what's a gem that we can start leveling up? Actually, I might keep leveling up Bane of the Powerful. It's already 27, so we'll go 5 more levels up.
I am returning to town.
And that way we'll use Bane of the Powerful as a gem to destroy and augment an item. Don't need that. I've already hoarded enough items that I'm going to use for some achievements later on, such as on our seasonal journey to make sure we extract the powers into Canoe's Cube. So at least I have plenty of legendaries in my stash here, and I also keep things for the legendary powers in case I need to, you know, make like a speedrun build and use gold skin, and if I want to do like a lashing tail build in the future, I've got these boots there. So I'm not like salvaging everything. I've kept a little bit of everything that I think is going to be important or required in the future. And then I'm just kind of salvaging the rest. Let's go again. Live stream, Shady Guy. How's it looking? It's my first one with my new equipment, my premium internet connection. So if something's not working right, let me know, and then I can improve it as time goes on, because I want to at least do one lengthy live stream a week, which will probably be Saturday morning, Australian time, for those of you from Australia, like me. But YouTube has proved to be a little bit problematic. So I'm not too sure if I'll be streaming on a more regular basis here or on Twitch. I have tested out Twitch. It looks like it looks a bit better, I think, especially in 720p. Whereas YouTube, I couldn't get it working properly at 720p. I wasn't happy with the quality. Even 1080p looks a bit grainy, but it's a lot better than the 720 that I was testing. But having said that, Twitch has some servers in Sydney, Australia, which I was able to connect to. Maybe that makes a difference.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while. That building is not yet recharged. Ha! A vicious strike.
For those of you into horror, my horror fans out there, Stephen King, It Chapter 2, I watched that last weekend, and I've uploaded a movie review for that. So if you want to check out my thoughts on the movie, check out that review video. Looks good here in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, America? Or Brooklyn in Australia? In Melbourne. There's a Brooklyn in Melbourne, Australia. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear the stream looks good. I definitely want to get into the habit of just doing live streams, even if I'm just chilling out, playing a game. I might as well. I might not be as talkative, like if it's after work or something like that, but I'd rather do it live. I've got to stop being lazy and sitting in my underwear, drinking beer, playing video games. I need to actually live stream. Oh shit. That was dangerous. Ah, I believe we shall go this way. Speed pylon, excellent. Like I said earlier, I hate this map. Definitely not a fan. Sometimes you find yourself going around in circles. This time, thankfully, we got out of there pretty quickly. I'm very happy about that. Ooh. Oh! I can't believe I just did that. I was trying to glance over at comments and thinking about comments. Ah, oh, Brooklyn, USA. Yeah, there's a Brooklyn in Australia. It's actually not too far from where I am. No, nothing wrong with it, but probably a little bit disturbing if you do that live streaming, drinking beer in your underwear. People might be offended. Parents might not let their children watch my videos anymore. That kind of thing. Oh, really? 4 hours away? Where are you from, Rose?
Your flaws are revealed. The Rift Guardian has arrived.
So we're going to lose a level up now for our legendary gem. But that's okay, it happens. We still get 4. We have triumphed!
Hello.
Oh, you must be referring to Brooklyn, Rose. Yeah, I thought the Brooklyn in Australia you were talking about. Yeah, there's definitely a Brooklyn here in Australia. Probably not as big as the USA one. It's kind of like a little town here.
Your trial is complete.
How many blood shards? Alright, it's time to gamble! So, nothing we can really use here. All useless garbage. So, let's go. Crudest boots. I might even try do some reforging. We got enough. I mean, it's 50 forgotten souls each time you reforge. So, pretty pricey there. But we've got plenty of bounty materials. Last time I was trying to reforge the Witching Hour belt to get an ancient one, and it just wasn't happening. I wasted all of my forgotten souls.
I didn't even know I had that
I must
thing.
lessen my burden.
Always get so many ice climbers. It's so common now with
Fate
Kadala.
smiles on me today.
Come on, crudest boots, ancient, please. There we go. There's some crudest boots right there. Please let me hover over it and let it be ancient.
See you soon.
That is too expensive.
What I might do is I might try a reforge. I might try a couple reforges to see if we can turn these babies into ancient. We're pretty close. So see, 5 of each and then 50 forgotten souls. It's horrible. It's too much. We're going to run out too quickly. But anyway, let's try and make these babies into ancient. One roll. Second roll, baby.
Access to a wondrous artifact of gold, and that's what you want to
Third time lucky. 3 times a charm. This is the last time I'm doing it for now because I need more forgotten souls. I've got to keep on farming. What I might do is I might do a vault run next and see if we can get some forgotten souls. Maybe we can get some goblins that are going to drop a shitload of materials for us. Either way, we'll do a couple vault runs, I'm thinking. What are y'all thinking? Vault? We'll go vault. We'll do it solo. I had some ancient puzzle rings that I used in a group. Damn it! Seriously? Really need these in ancient. But in the meantime, my next video, which I'll probably record tomorrow, is going to be an Inner's Wave of Light build video. I'll explain how this build works. You can kind of, you know, if you've been playing Diablo for a while, you're familiar with Monk. You can see exactly what I'm using. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, very overpowered. Sneak peek into Canai's Cube, so Incense Torch obviously is a must for any Wave of Light build. Crudest Boots, which we're struggling to get an ancient version of. And Ring of Royal Grandeur here, which allows us to use, not use that staff or that dobo, whatever it's called. We're using these 2 other weapons, and we can also eliminate the headpiece. So we're using Tokrin's Graze, which lets us cast Wave of Light directly at our enemies from anywhere on screen. Anyway, enough babble. Let's check out how many puzzle rings we got. Plenty. Any ancients left? No. But let's do a couple vault runs and see if we can get some materials. So, to get to the vault, for those of you that may not know, you may be a little bit new to the game, whack in your puzzle rings into Canai's Cube, transmute, click OK, and here we go. Instant vault, baby. And with Wave of Light, vault is very easy. You can just smash open everything.
It is not ready yet.
Where'd you guys come from?
Ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet. You are defeated.
Sometimes you get very lucky with the goblins on these vault levels. Either way, we need more gold to keep empowering those rift runs.
Wait to use that ability.
And if we get lucky with some awesome goblins that drop a lot of juicy materials, then even better.
That ability is not yet recharged. It cannot be done.
It cannot be done, but not. Wasn't really that helpful or beneficial to us.
I must wait to use that ability.
Juliana's? I don't know. I haven't tested out Juliana's yet, so I'll definitely have a test out soon. I've only literally, since I've gone back to the Monk, which I haven't played in a long time, I've only been focusing on the Wave of Light builds, which is they've always been the superior builds and always been overpowered. Juliana's I haven't played for a long time, so I don't know if they'll give it some love. You never know with these developers. Sometimes they make changes, sometimes they don't. I hope they do. Yeah, I might turn some yellows into legendary, but I think then I have to roll the crudest boots. I have to make sure that I try and get the actual crudest boots, and then also hope for an ancient. Whereas I think reforging the legendaries is probably better when you're aiming for an ancient item, but it's just I've just been pretty unlucky, unfortunately. Hack. I don't plan on doing any type of thorns build with my monk anytime soon. I don't know if you can really. I don't think there's any options for it. Oops. Veers is too OP, you say? I haven't played Veers for a while. But there's a few overpowered builds. I think Wave of Light is definitely one of them. And from what I can see, judging by the leaderboards, it's the Legacy of Dreams one that's the super OP one. This pet is starting to annoy me. So what I might do is have a look at what else we have here. Butcher Pet's awesome, probably one of my favorites. These heavy metal fingers are pretty good too. My own Succubi is awesome. I love this one, Miss Madeline. When I play a Witch Doctor, I really fits with the Witch Doctor class. I don't know what to go. Butcher. It doesn't really matter because I got the Mystic Alloys out. Let's go Succubi. She's pretty cool. Alright, let's do another vault run.
I will judge.
Last season I actually had a primal ancient puzzle ring. I don't know if that makes a difference. Like I think it just constitutes as an ancient. Maybe, I don't know. But the run itself wasn't anything too extra special. There was definitely extra drops, but I don't know if that's just the way that the ancients work. Because ancient puzzle rings definitely drop more stuff. Give you a better chance of getting some better goblins, for those of you that didn't know. So if you get an ancient puzzle ring, make sure you share that one with friends if you want to, if you're not selfish. If you want it all to yourself, you can do that too. Come on, give us some good goblins here.
What you ask is impossible.
Maybe I'll do one more run after this. It's nice and quick. Nice gold boost. Goodbye, Greed. Did everyone know that Greed is actually a female? Yeah, I thought it was a male. But Greed is actually female. Fun fact. Bannick's... Welcome to Fun Facts with Bannick. In Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. Ah! So what time is it in the US? Rose? Who else is from the US? Shady Guy, you're from the US as well, weren't you? Yeah. So Shady and Rose, what time is it in the US? Just out of curiosity, just wondering. What sort of godforsaken hour is it there that you're watching me? Ouroboros. Still nothing really that I find useful. Even like a bloodshot goblin would be nice in the vault, because that way I could start gambling more and try and get my ancients that I need. I'll do a cow level run as well. Let's do that. They're fun. For those of you that aren't aware that, or not the cow level, whatever you want to call it, these bovine bardiche, they kind of work like a puzzle ring, and they can teleport you straight to the, not the cow level or the cow level, whatever you want to refer it to as. Same sort of thing, whack it in counter with cube. The Burning Hells. Not the cow level. What is good about this level are these pools of reflection. So it's great for farming. Oh, how did I miss that? So they're great because it increases your experience. So especially when you're like coming towards the higher Paragon levels, like I am, towards 800, they're very beneficial. So if you do a couple cow levels and then go do your Greater Rifts, you get that XP boost. Of course, if you die, then you lose it all, which is not nice. So probably don't try go for personal best Greater Rifts. And as you can see, we've got XP up until this point here, up until the orange dot. And if we get another pool of reflection, then it extends more. Poor cows. They didn't do anything wrong. They're just chilling out on not the cow level, and I'll come along and wave of light everything into oblivion. Here's another pool of reflection. So for those of you that have tuned in and are lucky enough to see me live, the pools of reflection, this is probably the best way to farm them. I have uploaded an XP pool farming video in the past, but it is quite time consuming. This is probably the most efficient, quickest way if you're someone that doesn't really want to waste too much time teleporting around, because it's not guaranteed. The the actual spawning of the XP pools is random. It could be an XP pool, it could be just a health pool, it could be nothing. So even if you sort of farm them and teleport to areas where they can spawn, it's not always guaranteed. Same as not the cow level, they're not guaranteed to spawn here either, but you should get at least a few every time you do it. If you're very lucky, you'll get several. See that, like the health pool, the healing well, that has a chance of being an XP pool. And all in all, this is actually a good level to actually get XP anyway. As you can see, like when you get the kill bonus, you earn a lot of extra XP, plus you got the XP pool. So we've almost used our XP pool buff already. I don't like to just move through very quickly. I like to pick up everything along the way here. So we've got some nice XP. We've got some materials, some legendaries. Ghost of the Cow King. And this is the final part. Oh, is that right, Rose? I thought that you actually lose all of your XP pools. I didn't think that you only lose one. Because I thought if you die, you lose all 5. Or whatever you have. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure you used to lose everything unless they changed it. It's probably a good thing if they changed it. The cake is a lie. What's that from? 8 PM. Oh, that's not too bad. So the earlier I stream from here, the better for you folks down in America. So if I start here really early in the morning, it'll be like early evening over there. So it's 11 AM here now. So 9 AM here will be like 6 PM over there. That's not too bad. I guess I can target Australians and Americans at the same time. Unhallowed Essence is so overpowered. Kind of like Wave of Light, but even more so. Because you literally don't have to do anything except vault around and just shoot arrows with multi-shot. Yeah, look, Demon Hunter's obviously my main, for those of you that have been watching my videos for a while. So I know all about the Demon Hunter, and it's definitely my preferred playstyle, but sometimes you just need a break from the same damn class and playstyle all the time. We've only got 304 blood shards. That sucks. I don't need that. Messerschmitt is pretty common. It keeps dropping for me. Basically don't need anything there. Let's do some salvaging. We'll put our gems away. We'll do one more vault run, and then I'll farm a couple greater rifts, and then we'll probably call it a day soon. Oh, really? That was your first time playing Demon Hunter? I think my very first class when Diablo 3 came out was Barbarian, before they changed the way the loot drops and added in patches where loot actually drops the way it should, and you actually can pick up items that are beneficial to you. You know, as a Barbarian, I was decked out in... I don't know if anyone remembers this or played Diablo when it first came out, Diablo 3 that is. the drop rates were ridiculous for the class that you play. You'd get all these other items. There was an auction house, and people would manipulate the auction house and make it like into a real money making scheme. So you had to pay like real life money for really decent items, and set items would drop for other classes and not the class that you're playing. It was really ridiculous. And once they changed the loot drops, or what did they add? I can't remember the patch they added. It was like a loot, some sort of loot patch, and things got a lot better. And now you can actually get legendaries for the class that you play. But Diablo 3 was really horrible at one stage. It didn't work very well, especially when it came to loot drops. But thankfully they changed all that, so it's pretty good now. Oh, okay, I get your Rose. That's not too bad. That's pretty helpful. That makes sense. Yeah, I remember I was playing a Barbarian Whirlwind class, and at the time, Scorn was probably the best item to use for your Barbarian for a Whirlwind build. That's why it cost so much. Same as I remember the helm, the Mempo of Twilight, or whatever it was called. I forget that helm. That was like the best in slot for barbarians if it had critical hit chance. I'm starting to remember things now. It's very nostalgic. But I remember my barbarian, I actually bought some stuff from the auction house, and a really good Scorn two-hander was one of them, and Whirlwinding together with Rend was really owning shit. So yeah, I remember I did sell a few Scorns myself. I don't think it was for real money. I think it was for gold. I don't think I ever really made much real money. But it was really unusual because the best selling items on the auction house were actually yellow items, yellow weapons that did like a lot of high damage with crit rate or attack power or some shit like that. I can't remember. But I know that like some yellow items would sell for a ridiculous amount of money. It was just stupid the way it worked. But yeah, that was definitely when Diablo 3 first came out. But they've improved it a lot, so hats off to them. Let's just hope we get a Diablo 4. It doesn't look like we're getting another expansion, but I'll be happy with Diablo 4. But God knows with Blizzard, they really like taking their time. Let's do one more vault run. Then we'll do some GR farming. Unless anyone wants to see me do something else. If y'all want to see me do something while I'm online, let me know. I'll do it, no problem. Ooh! I must wait.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
Should be doing bounties, really. Because bounties, I'll be getting those bounty materials that are needed to reforge legendaries. Which is kind of like my my critical goal at the moment. Can never dash down those stairs. My critical goal is to upgrade those necessary items to Ancient. I cannot wait to test out the Legacy of Dream Wave of Light Monk. Not too far. Not too far off. In the meantime, this one's awesome too. If I get super bored, I've already got like every set, like all 4 sets for the monk, so I can probably keep myself busy by experimenting with other sets. and just farm materials that way. Keep reforging and keep trying to get those items that I need in ancient form. Oh, my ink? Really? Yeah, I can definitely do that. I want to get some more tattoos as well. Nah, I'm not a fan of pay to win either, Rose, but it kind of, there was no option back in the days. You had to, like, because the drop rates to get items that are actually beneficial for your class, this was back when it first came out, Diablo 3, it was so borderline impossible. Like, it was just so ridiculous and so hardcore. You had no choice but to either buy items from the auction house in gold or real money. That's how ridiculous it was. So it was a great move by Blizzard to not only get rid of the auction house, but also bring in this loot system where you can actually get items that you can use. It changed the game around big time. There were people, I remember reading articles that people were actually earning a living by selling items on the Diablo 3 auction house. I shit you not. But there are vultures out there that will just find ways to scam money and do whatever they can with in-game content. You know, World of Warcraft was the same with gold farming. Gold farmers selling gold, advertising. I wonder now in World of Warcraft Classic if that'll be a thing, because gold, it's so different. It's so much harder to make in WoW Classic. It's like how it used to be. I'm like level 21. I got like 3 or 4 gold or 5 gold. Not much at all. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, look, I know that you can sort of milk greed a bit more with the goblins, but yeah, I just get her over and done with and keep on moving. I don't think, you don't really get that much critical materials anyway. Thanks a lot, Lawrence. You're awesome. Thanks for watching. You can now see me live. So this is like a test stream. Like I was saying earlier, I've got a brand new PC, brand new equipment, and also a really great, the best possible internet connection you can get in Australia. It recently got rolled out in my area, so this is something I want to do a lot more often live. So if you see anything wrong with the stream, just let me know in the comments or in the chat, sorry. I'm not used to saying chat, I'm used to saying comments because I'm always doing pre-recorded videos. We're doing some GR, baby. We're leveling up our gems. And the main goal is to farm those goddamn ancients that we need. Like I keep saying. So if you've tuned in, we're kind of working towards a Wave of Light build with the Legacy of Dreams gem currently dominating the leaderboards. Having said that, this Inner's Wave of Light does a good job too. Definitely great in the meantime, in the interim.
I must wait to use that ability.
We have done it! For those of you that are interested in seeing me live a lot more, make sure that you follow me on Twitch as well, because I'm still going to be testing out both platforms, YouTube and Twitch, and I haven't decided which one I'll be streaming to regularly. The YouTube videos will definitely keep on coming. I'll keep pumping them out. So for those of you that like watching my videos, don't worry. That'll still be a focus. I just want to definitely do a lot more live streaming now that I've got the materials, the equipment that I need. So instead of playing games alone, I can play with everybody else. We can talk about stuff. Exciting times. Excuse me. Unfortunately today I won't be streaming too much longer because of work commitments. In IRL work commitments. Speaking of that, I just got a message. It's probably work related. Someone's just called in sick on me. For those of you wondering what I do as a profession, I'm a manager. I manage a business here in Australia. So naturally I do quite long hours and I have responsibilities. So I can't just, you know, take days off work randomly. I wish I could. But I do work hard to try and deliver as much content as possible to the channel. And even though I keep telling myself I'm going to try and stream more often and finally get, you know, finally test out how to stream, I ended up doing it last night. I did a few tests, some private streams just to see the quality. Thankfully I did, because 720 was a disaster. It looked like shit. I'm streaming at 1080 at the moment, so I just hope it looks alright. It seems pretty stable. It's something I'm not experienced in live streaming, so...
Let's see the gem. I may be able to help you. Let's see the gem.
Let's see the gem. So what we're doing is we're leveling up the Bane of the Powerful, which I'm going to augment. So we'll crank it up to about 80. And then once I'm happy with an item that I want to augment, I'll probably try and get that life percent into critical hit chance if possible. I'm still going to actually perfect some of these items anyway for my Wave of Light inners. And some of the items we're actually going to be using for the Legacy of Dreams setup anyway, like these weapons, toe grins, I believe. So let's check out the leaderboards. Let's see what the highest clear is at the moment. It's 121. That's insane. Sappy. So we're going to be using toe grins, Primal Ancient. Primal Ancient, this guy. Where do they get the time to play this damn long? Seriously, how can you beat 2,736 Paragon? Must be a pro gamer that like streams. He's got Primal Ancients coming out of his butt. So, wow. In order to get these Primal Ancients, they're not lucky drops. He wouldn't have got these just because he lucked out. What he would have done is farmed so many damn materials and then kept reforging the legendary like we did earlier, trying to get an ancient. But this guy would have got the primals. But how he got the... They must be using bots to farm materials. They have to be. I have heard that the console version of Diablo 3 is just riddled with bots and cheaters. So I don't know how people get away with it on PC. I'm not accusing anyone of cheating, but that's all I can think of, because unless you don't sleep, then I don't know how you can achieve some of this stuff. I get the most useless ancients that you could think of. Same goes for primal ancients. I don't think there's any primal ancients that I'm able to actually use. There might be one on my demon hunter that I'm using. It might be like a ring or something. It's ridiculous. The laws of Seth. I don't think I need to use that ever for anything. I'll get this one here. and keep the ancient one just in case I experiment and need it. I doubt it. 671. Excellent! I wonder if I've already got that legendary power. Oh, I got an itch. The laws of Seth. No, I don't. How much? Actually, I'm not gonna do that because I think I've got my materials rounded off. Yeah, 45, and I need 5 each time I reforge. So, stuff that. I'm not wasting my materials at the moment. Until I'm in full farming mode where materials don't matter. When I've got those ancients I require, then I won't care. But right now, everything counts. Also got a new chair. Can you see that? I got an Anda gaming chair. This thing's awesome. A good chair makes such a difference. Alright everybody, thank you for tuning in. We're going to play a little bit longer. It's almost 11:30 in the AM here. Your dear old creepy uncle has to go to work today. I hope you feel sorry for me. In other good news though, it is Friday, so in that regard we're winning. And in further good news, we're going to be streaming live tomorrow again, around about the same time. Friday is usually a late one for me. Work is usually a nightmare on Friday, just to make life that much more irritating. And then I usually stay up a bit later because I can sleep in Saturday and I'll watch a movie or play video games more likely. On occasion, I might stream late at night as well when I come home on a Friday. Maybe do a stream. But I'd probably rather go to sleep earlier, get a good night's rest, and then stream the next day in the morning. But see how we go. Just keep an eye on the channel. Click that notification bell. And that way, if I come up live, you'll be notified straight away. And the good thing is, it doesn't seem to matter if you're from America or Australia. I'm usually streaming at a time that suits you. I'm sure for Australians... Oh! I'm sure for Australians... Get out of there! What I'm trying to say is I'm sure Australians would prefer me to stream in the evening. Unfortunately, the way my life operates at the moment and the way my work hours are, I cannot do that. So I'm probably more suited for Americans anyway. So what are you waiting for, USC? Follow this guy. Tell your friends. Tell all your American friends. There's a creepy guy with a hairy face that talks a lot of shit that plays Diablo 3 that you should follow, subscribe, and watch his videos.
Beneath the endless tide.
Ew. So, at this GR level, usually we can kill everything quick enough before we take a lot of damage. Sometimes that's what I hope for. Especially if Serenity is available. It gives us that time, that 4 seconds of being indestructible, invincible. And then lets us kill everything. Oh. I usually don't like this map, but there seems to be a good amount of elites and density, so it's not going too bad this time around. We actually haven't had a nice outdoor map to just obliterate huge dense packs yet since I started this live stream. They're a lot of fun for everybody. Either way, we're killing the time here. Check that out.
Wait to use that ability.
The Rift Guardian has arrived. Aye! Shouldn't get too cocky. Good night, Irene. I'm all out of coffee. You know what I need if we continue live streaming on a regular basis? Like a little mini fridge. I could just open here, have a sandwich or something, play one-handed, bottles of fresh water, kombucha tea, and of course maybe a kettle. And on top of the little mini refrigerator, I'll have like a kettle, and then I can boil my water, make fresh coffee. Good idea. I'll be pretty much surrounded by things, materials that I need. So fridge there, my screens are right there, my PC's just here. What else do I need? Think. Give me some ideas, people. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, let's go. Level up the gems first. So this is something that I'll be augmenting. $11:30. Should I keep on streaming or should I call it there? I'll keep on streaming, but I might need another coffee. How bad is it to drink a lot of coffee? Okay, we can start gambling. Coffee can't be bad for you, can it? I probably have maybe anywhere between 3 to 8 cups a day, I think. I have probably 2 or 3 big ones at home and a few at work. Vetlich. Let's have a look and see. So these are my set items that I have. So as you can see, I've got every damn full set for the monk in game. So I can start experimenting with Raymond of Storms, with the Juliana's set, with the Monkey's King or the Sun Wuku set. I'm just checking out to see if I've got 583, 566. Alright, I'll keep the one that I've got there. Juliana's Fury. I got an ancient already, so definitely can salvage those. Austin, Texas. Hello! I love Texas. I've always wanted to go to Texas. What's up, Shannon? Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. I've always been obsessed with Texas. I have to come there one day. Have to. A microwave. That's something else that I need. Ever since I was in high school, I've always loved Texas. It's definitely one of the I've barely been out. I haven't been out of the country since like I was 2 years old, like a mini little bannock. So I'm definitely overdue for some holidays and for some world traveling. I've kind of been spending most of my life establishing myself financially and getting my house built and stuff. But thank you guys from Texas, Chuck and Shannon. You guys are awesome. You rock. Alright, bit of gambling. For those of you that are just tuned in, I'm trying to work on obtaining some much needed ancient items for my Legacy of Dreams build that I'm desperate to get going. So with the boots, we're looking for the crudest boots. Ancient legendary. Even though Kadala is a long shot, that's what I'm trying to do, team. I'm trying to get all the items that I need. I've got most of them. I just need a few ancient legendaries to really get that Legacy of Dream Wave of Light build going. That's exactly what I've been aiming to do for quite some time now. We're close, but I need the crudest boots ancient. I need a Unity ancient, Mage Fist ancient, and I think one more, and we can kind of start. Maybe if I'm like 1 or 2 short, I'll still give it a go. We're not too far. It's going to happen this week, especially if I keep going the way that I am, determined and just grinding out those rifts and gambling with Kadala. Also need some more materials. Definitely Forgotten Souls. The bounties are easy. The Forgotten Souls you run out of so quickly reforging those legendaries because it's 50 a shot, a 50 each time. 50 each time. Ooh, can't forget to whack in some more Paragon. We're almost fully maxed out. All right, let's do some more rifting. You know, every 2 rifts or so, we start gambling. We have enough blood shards to gamble with Kadala. But as you can see, Tim, this Inner's Wave of Light is pretty goddamn good too. Pretty overpowered. Works very well, but not as strong as the Legacy of Dreams. The leaderboards are just dominated by Legacy of Dreams, so it's a new gem, and I'm really keen to try it out because I did enjoy the Season of Nightmares last season. It was awesome, and it definitely changed things up big time with builds and whatnot. A lot of cool variations to experiment with. And the Legacy of Dream is pretty much allowing us to continue the Season of Nightmares. Dead end. Oh, now y'all in trouble. We got a power pylon. Now y'all are in trouble. Ah, it's all good, team. I've been kind of mentioning what I've been doing here and there because I know people come and go. For those of you that have just tuned in recently, don't forget, if you want to see me live more, also follow me on Twitch. Same name, Bannick13 on Twitch. Follow me there because I am experimenting on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch, and I don't know which one I'll settle for. YouTube obviously would be a good one because I've already got some followers here and you guys are notified straight away. And it's just easier that way than starting fresh on another platform. But I think Twitch works a little bit better, especially quality-wise. And there's also Twitch servers that connect to Sydney, Australia, which for me is a crazy awesome ping and allows me to It allows me to stream in better quality more comfortably.
I must wait to use that ability. The gods strike through me. Your Rift Guardian has arrived. It is not ready yet.
So obviously not dying, if you do an Empowered Rift and you don't die, you get an extra roll. An extra roll for completing an Empowered Rift and an extra roll for not dying. So we get 5 legendary gem rolls. And right now, I've got all the gems that I need leveled up to 80 plus, as you can see there. Zay's Stone, the Bane of the Trapped, the Bane of the Stricken, and Legacy of Dreams ready to go. So Tim, like I mentioned, we're pretty much ready to go. Just need a few more ancient items and we're good. So right now I'm just leveling up the Bane of the Powerful. We'll go to about 80 and this is ready for augmenting. And then I'll probably do, once we get to 80, I'll do another gem ready to augment as well. I'm just getting no luck with these drops.
I am returning to town.
What server do I play Diablo on? I play on the US server. Ugh. Laws of Seth. Not getting much love from the Diablo 3 loot guards here. Let's do a Nephilim Rift. Maybe we can get some more materials that way.
Well done. My strength has increased.
Maybe. It depends. If we get a nice outdoor map, legendaries dropping everywhere. What's the time? Damn. I really should be going soon, but I'm enjoying this too much. Yo, Anthony. What's going on? Oh, Nephilim. We're doing Nephilim. We're doing a Nephilim run, Anthony. If you've just joined, I'm working towards a Legacy of Dreams Wave of Light build for my monk. Yes! I think this is going to be a good map. Destruction, destruction, destruction. For a monk, this is like heaven. This is orgasmic. Because everything just melts down. Oh, yes! Goblin. I'm so happy right now. So happy. I wish maps like this would pop up on Greater Rifts when I do them. I really do. Look at that. Pylons everywhere.
It is not ready yet.
Elite packs everywhere. Density everywhere.
The gods strike through me. That ability is not yet recharged.
Ooh! Outdoor maps are the best. Demon Hunters have a really good time on these types of maps too. Well, every class would really. Unless you're a single target damaging type build, then you'll be spewing.
A vicious strike.
But someone that's obliterating like big packs like this has a lot of area damage type stuff going on. This is a joy to play. Could have been a lot better, actually. I mean,
That ability is not yet recharged. Feel the wrath of Ytar.
the density hasn't been the best here, but still, I'd rather outdoor maps like this than any other annoying maps. Some of the earlier ones that we've played. For those of you just tuning in, you're lucky. This is a lot of fun.
That ability is not yet recharged.
New York City, so many Americans. Like I was saying, in Australia, the only time I can really stream live that I will be this kind of time. So it's like evening for you guys, early afternoon for me. So it's probably it's well suited for you American subscribers, which is fine with me. Americans rock, baby. Forsaken prisoner. Alright, that was pretty good. Oh, crudest boots! I got 2 crudest boots! Alright, so these 2 bad boys, people. I desperately have been trying this entire stream to try and get these in ancient form. So this is a big opportunity now to actually get an ancient. And hello from the UK. What's going on? Hello from Australia. This is your creepy damn uncle streaming live from Australia. It is almost 12 PM and I got a message. Nothing important. What I was saying was this is an opportunity to finally get an ancient crudest boots. I've got a feeling one of these will be ancients. Please, Rose, let one of them be ancient. Should I don't know if I should I use the Book of Cain? Yeah, let's not be silly. Let's just use the Book of Cain. I won't tell your boss, Tim, 100%. Hopefully everyone in Australia can start watching me from work because I know... Oh, where were you from again? I forgot. You're from America, aren't you? I guess for Australians, they're all most Australians are working at this time. It's like 12 PM, so it's lunchtime. Maybe Australians can tune in and visit me on their lunch breaks. All right, I can't bear to look yet. S of Johan. Meh. So I really need an ancient crudest boots. If they're both non-ancients, I'm going to be so upset. Because I've gambled with Kadala, and I got like 3 or 4 crudest boots. We tried reforging the legendaries. That didn't work. Increase armor by 13%. We can replace that. And in a moment, I'm going to check to see if I've got an ancient pair of crudest boots. Alright, so starting with this one. Non-ancient. God damn it. One more. You're kidding me. I really need an ancient pair. Really need an ancient pair. Not happy. Yeah, go ancient. I wish. I just can't believe how unlucky I've been with these damn boots. How many? Forgotten Souls 169. Ohio. Oh, lucky you, Tim. I'd love to work in front of a computer as well. That way you can sneak in these like things that you want to do for leisure, like watching me or watching your favorite streamers or whatever. I'm in management, so I'm pretty busy all damn day chasing people, making sure they're doing their job. Can be frustrating. Okay. I'm sure I have a pair. I should have just kept one of those Critters boots in the meantime, but let's reforge. And I think I actually deserve a goddamn Primal Ancient pair. Let's go Primal Ancient, baby. Reforged Legendary. This is going to cost 50 Forgotten Souls and 5 of these other materials. Oh my god. Still not ancient. I'm going to do one more. Just one more. Either way, I'm going to have to end up spending these materials anyway to try and upgrade. Not upgrade, but reforge legendaries to ancient. Let's go. Come on, baby. I can't believe this. So unlucky. God damn. That's alright. Let's keep on grinding. We'll do another Nephilim because that one was fun. Yeah, I wish I got a Primal Rose. I feel like I deserve a Primal pair of those after how many times. Even off... just during this little, what do you call it, a stream... I've gone through probably 10 of those boots either by reforging or gambling with a chance to get an ancient pair. But even like not during this stream, I've been trying for days to try and get those damn ancient boots. So I think I deserve a primal pair. And sometimes you reforge with the cube and you get ancient on the first roll. I've reforged an item before and got like a primal on my first roll. I think it was a Carlius Point dagger for my Demon Hunter. First roll, Primal Ancient. I thought I saw elites chasing me. Excuse me. I love being able to dash through walls with a monk. So handy. We get out of there. They're such a versatile, mobile class. And fast. So fast. Enjoy lunch, Tim. Thanks for tuning in. Come back tomorrow, you're here. Oh, you should be on the same time tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow being Saturday here in Australia, some Australians will get to see me too. I was just gonna have a drink there for a second.
task is impossible. Break beneath the endless tide.
Yeah, I love UE for Demon Hunter Rose. It used to be my favorite, and then I really started enjoying the hybrid Natalia Marauder build. Really smashed through that build for a while. But what I do is, because I play one build for so long, I like to mix it up after a while when other builds get boring. So, for a while, Unhallowed Essence Multi-Shot was my go-to build for Demon Hunter. And then Marauder Natalia definitely was one of my main builds that I was using. It was great for Greater Rift pushing too. I'll definitely have to go back to a Demon Hunter class for a season soon. I don't know if I'll do it next season, but definitely soon.
That ability is not yet recharged. I need to go back.
Oh, I don't want to go to work today, but unfortunately I have to. This has gone pretty well, I think. I think the stream seems pretty stable. I'm hoping the quality is okay for you people. It could be better. It's not like my video recordings, but it seems watchable for now anyway. And unfortunately, I've already gone a little bit longer than I wanted to today, that I was planning to. But this is fun. Like, I really want to do this a lot more often. So for those of you that didn't... What's going on, Seamus? I'm glad you caught me too. I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow. So if you want to see me, I'll do a longer stream tomorrow. Around about the same time. I'll try and get on as early as I can. But usually Friday, being Friday the 13th here right now, I stay up a bit later. Just doing things that I want to do and having the option to sleep in a bit longer on Saturday. But as soon as I get up, I'll have a coffee and I'll get ready to do a live stream tomorrow. And I'm hoping that it can be a lot longer than today. Today was more of a test. It actually went a bit longer than I originally planned to. I could do this all day. It's actually a lot of fun, especially having people here keeping me company. It's awesome. I wish I could keep going, but unfortunately I have to go to work. And yeah, it seems like it was a pretty successful first test stream. Tune back in tomorrow. And for those of you that haven't been here since the very start or long enough, when I actually originally said that I'm on Twitch as well, follow me on Twitch. Hit me up there because I'm still testing between the two platforms. I'm not sure which one I'll dedicate to for regular streaming at this stage. Either way, I'll be doing YouTube to begin with, but also don't forget to go on Twitch, follow Bannick13 there, same name, same spelling, everything like that. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm actually really disappointed that I have to go right now. If only I could call in sick and stay with you all, but I can't. So thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Thank y'all for watching my videos. And make sure that you come back tomorrow around about the same time, possibly earlier, possibly a bit later. I'll definitely be live once again. And of course, stay tuned to the channel for brand new videos that are going to be coming at you as well. Thank you all. Love you all. Come back tomorrow. You're here. Maybe I'll come up with an actual schedule that I can stick to a lot more regularly. But at this stage, around this time, it's definitely going to be best suited for me. So stay tuned. A lot more creepy videos and live action coming at yous. I'll miss you all. In the meantime, stay creepy.